Alright guys, today's the day our Baer Brakes arrived. Big shout out to Baer Brakes and Alex and Mike specifically, who helped me out in figuring out what's going to work on my car and what I really needed in terms of the complete kit. I've wanted Baer Brakes for a long time for this car, for the Malibeast, and with the supercharger now, it's definitely going to be more important to have that stopping power. I do have a disc brake setup that I got about 17 years ago when I was 17, a very basic kit with like a big chrome booster, and as you can tell, my build has changed, so we'll show you that and what's going to be replacing it. But I'm really excited, trying to hold it in, but this kit is badass, and I'm going to show you guys what's in here. We're going to find out together. Let's start opening these up and see what we got, and we'll talk about it. Alright, so the first thing we opened up is the Remaster. The thing that's really killer about these is the reservoirs. The way that you're set up right here with the threaded caps makes it really easy to service, but everything that we ordered is the Arizona copper, so check that out. Nice little Baer logos. These are going to be spacers, so with the 17-inch wheels, we're looking at a really tight clearance. The 17s are supposed to fit, but there's a good chance that I'll need new wheels after this, which is fine, totally worth it. But this is the spacers, so hopefully with this, we'll be clearing in the, I think it was the rear, but we'll get into all that with the install. This right here is the Baer prop valve. So this will mount underneath the Remaster, and what we got is the banjo style fittings, so it makes it nice and sleek, you know, coming straight off the Remaster instead of kind of popping out with all your lines. So this is kind of a new look that a lot of people are going for if you want to keep it nice and clean. Okay, nice. So these are the hubs for the front and brackets. So everything is going to be 1/2-inch studs that we went with, and they're going to be longer studs, that way we can get everything threaded, get a full lug nut on there. Very, very cool. Here is the first rotor. Oh my goodness. Look at that bad boy. But jeez, this is huge. All right. So everything comes labeled for us so we don't get it wrong, because it is important the angle at which your slots are facing. I need to get the weights. Oh. The rear calipers right here, the black lettering, Arizona copper finish, with the pads in there. Nice little 4 pistons, the SS4s. I wish I could say it's easier or getting easier to open these, but the packaging on this is solid. I mean, look at how flat it's stuffed in here. I mean, your brakes aren't going to get dinged up or go anywhere, that's for sure. They really pack this in. Look at that. Nice little license plate frame and some decals to come along with it. Here's our hardware. Holy moly. I think those are rotor caps. They look really solid. And this is the front 6-piston 13-inch caliper setup. Wow. Look at everything. It's like cleared, or look at the bolts. The bolts even have like a copper finish. It's almost like they're anodized or cleared with the bolts in place. That's so clean. Alright, so I just want to show you guys really quick while we're doing the unboxing how this is going to actually look. So this chrome brake booster I originally got because I thought I was going to have all these chrome parts, a 396 SS clone and all this stuff, but as time and LS swaps came out and like the black anodized look started to really pull me in, you could tell I went with a more sleek, darker engine bay. And so this is actually one thing that a lot of people joke to me about and say you should never get rid of it, it's such a timepiece, but we're getting rid of this and it's going to be completely replaced, this whole corner, with this super rad copper finish Master. So this is going to be running manual brakes, so this is going to be mounted directly on the firewall, which is just going to clean this corner up. But even more so than the appearance is this is actually going to work really well. Right now with the vacuum booster, every now and then this little seal has an issue, but also with the vacuum, having a really heavily cammed car and a boosted car, vacuum can work, but it's not as simple. this is pretty much a straight shot unit of, you know what you're getting, you know what your pedal's gonna feel like every time. So I'm really excited to get this in here. Interestingly enough, my supercharger pulley that I have right now, it's anodized and it did fade. So funny enough, it actually really matches the master cylinder now. Alright guys, that wraps up the unboxing video for the Baer Brakes. We hope you guys like what you saw. We appreciate you following. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see the install next. Can't wait to see it on the car and see how those things stop. Alright guys, stay tuned.